Welcome back! It's our Tonelico Qoga, and we have a lot of recipes to get through, so we're going to have an item crafting episode. This sounds intriguing. A drink in a bucket. Oh, we can only synthesize with phenol right now since sake is currently filament. That's fine. I'll just have to make note of the things that sake still has to name later. Oh, I think I know what that voice is trying to say at the beginning of this song now, though.
What?
Grathmeld. But
Oh.
because she's Japanese, it comes out Glassmerd.
Doctor, is the container Alto's using for the medicine...
A bucket? Yes. It appears to be a normal bucket, like one that you can buy at a supermarket. Normal? There's no such thing as normal or abnormal buckets. Only metal ones and plastic ones.
I mean, it's not normal to use a bucket as a container for medicine.
Well, there's nothing else handy that can hold a lot of medicine. What else should I use? Besides, I washed and sanitized this brand new bucket. Don't worry about it. It doesn't seem to pose a hygiene risk.
But it still looks bad. It's done. Is it done? It's still only a bucket.
Yeah, so? What's wrong with that?
What's wrong? You expect us to drink out of this, right?
Yeah, we'll drink it out of this bucket. Yeah, we'll drink it out of the bucket. Then we can all be healed. They don't even offer sports drinks in this quantity, let alone medicine. I'm flabbergasted. What's the big deal? Doc said there wasn't a hygiene problem. Why are you so worried about it? So, you seriously expect us to carry this around, in case of an emergency? Of course! See, I made a lid for it so it won't spill. Clever, huh?
That's not the point.
Anyways, the all be good is done.
I think that'll only give us tummy aches. Why don't we name it Monstrous BB?
I think that's a more apropos name for it. Sorry, but I don't think I'm going to remember that Monstrous BB is medicine.
I will. Definitely.
You want to name it that?
You don't have to.
I think we can go back and,
We have to make it again, I think.
No, we can just change it from the menu immediately.
Okay. I thought it was a very fitting name.
Purifier. What comes to mind when you hear the phrase, something that incinerates everyone in front of you? That would be one of those, of course.
I think we should have one of those. You carry it on your back and hold the hose.
So let's stop talking about one and make it!
It's a flamethrower.
Okay, it's done. How's that? Is it what you thought it'd be?
Of course! When you hear kill it with fire, accept no substitutes.
Kill it with fire! I can't think of anything to add either. But it may take a little guts to use it. Is it really okay to use it?
I know, you're worried about what might happen if you use it.
Come on, don't spoil the mood. We were all excited about this new weapon. Sorry, let's name it.
Well then, how do you like Hell's Segregator?
I like it.
What are we segregating?
Doesn't matter if it's not on... We're segregating the things that... We're segregating the things that are on fire from the things that used to be not on fire. Wait. Let me try that again. We're segregating the things that aren't on fire from the things that used to be not on fire. There we go. A frozen can. Crap, my hands are frozen. I can't do anything.
That looks really hard. You have to pour warm water over your hands as you work on it.
Maybe we should have brought gloves for this. Well, if I put gloves on now, I'll feel like a big loser, so forget it.
That's such a guy's way of thinking. It's just synthesis, isn't it?
You have to admit, that sounds so much like Aoto, though. If you feel so sorry for me, why don't you come help me a bit? I am helping you. With everything except freezing cold tasks. Okay, fine. Fiddle, you switch with me.
Nuh-uh. I hate cold stuff.
And you think I don't? My fingers are getting numb over here. I think it's dangerous to continue this any longer. I don't even care anymore. I'll just finish it up. Alright. It's done. Hey, why are you guys standing way over there? Don't you want to see it?
Hey, keep that thing away from me!
That thing looks like it'll blow at any... That thing looks like it'll blow at any second, man. Keep it away from me. You trying to kill me, dude? You big babies. Okay, sure, it looks bad, but it's not gonna pop so easily. I made it sturdy so that it probably... Oh, okay, hold on. I made it sturdy so that it probably won't explode at any moment.
Hold on. I caught that. What do you mean by probably?
Well, to be completely honest, I'm a little scared too. What should I do with this thing? Is it really even worth asking what would happen if it popped right now? Not much. Pieces of ice would just shoot out of the can and tear through our bodies.
What possessed you into making such a scary thing?
I want to call it the Ice Pop Can.
I think the name should emphasize how dangerous it is. It should be more like Caution Explosion.
But that doesn't tell you that it's ice elemental, though. A magic stick.
Whoa, a star! Aoto, what are you making there?
It's a disposable weapon. That's all I can say.
Does that mean it's fragile? Seems like a weapon defect.
You know, disposable doesn't mean that it always breaks after one use. Well, you'll need to toss it after using it once anyway, though. But why a star? Because stars are scary.
What? Since when? I've never been scared of a star.
You'll see what I mean when it's done. Alright, it's done now.
It's so cute! Hey Aoto, is this really a weapon?
It's like...
It's a sparkler.
Actually, reminds me of Negi's practice wand from the Negima anime.
Oh yeah!
Yeah, but it's a disposable one.
Can't believe we're going to be fighting against monsters with such a cute item.
Whoa! Careful, Fiddle. Don't touch it. Take a closer look. This thing's pretty dangerous.
This is dangerous. Sorry, there was a kernel stuck in my throat.
Yeah.
What's with the star? Are those sparks coming out of it?
I call it the Spark Stick. If you hit an enemy with it, it gives them an electric shock upon impact. And the star is awesome! Look, it's like a blade with sharp prongs coming out of it.
Hi, Cam!
Hi! If you stab these into an enemy's body, it'll give them an electric shock for sure.
Who would imagine such a cute weapon would have such brutal applications?
Well, that's how synthesis goes. Since you liked the way it looked, Finnell, why don't you name it?
I think Halation Star would be a cool name. Ha!
Halation Star.
I like that.
I know you do.
届けて切なさには名前を付けようかスノーハレーション Favorite song from Love Live.
Thanksgiving was...
Ah!
We managed.
See, I don't know how to cook a turkey. And the day before I sent Han out to pick up a rotisserie chicken because I was like, it's just the two of us. We're not going to find a turkey small enough. So we did a rotisserie chicken and mashed potatoes and corn and biscuits, and it was just the two of us, and it was nice.
Yeah.
I did kind of miss Mom and Dad, but it was my first real Thanksgiving away from home. So I was a little sad, but...
Finnell, you're good at polishing blades, right?
Depends on what you mean by that.
Are you good at licking lampposts in winter?
I used to live and work at the bistro. I polish knives all the time, so I'm pretty good at it. Never expected these skills would be useful for synthesis, though.
Perhaps, but I think you're exemplary. I sometimes had to use a grindstone on my scalpels myself, but this is even sharper than that. Then do you want one of these edges?
Wait. You use a huge grindstone?
On a scalpel?
On a scalpel? Do you mean a whetstone?
Maybe. Maybe I just forgot the right word, okay? It happens. Then do you want one of these edges? You can use it for an operation. I appreciate the offer, but it is a bit too large for surgical work. Although I do have to ask, why are we making so many dangerous things? To use on our enemies. This is... It's a fan.
It's a rotary fan.
With razor-sharp edges.
The creators of FNAF would be proud.
This is far too hazardous. Yeah, if you touch it, something will fall off. I don't want to know what will fall off, but it does look like it's barely holding itself together.
I didn't think it would turn out to be so dangerous.
It's all thanks to Finnell's hard work. Thank you, Finnell.
Don't thank me. I'm not happy about this.
So, do these really seek out and fly toward monsters? Of course. It spins at a high speed and flies toward enemies like bullets.
Just imagining it gives me chills. Please don't use this on the battlefield.
Is that because it's a fan?
Don't make a stupid joke about these things, even if it's a good one.
Well, I think it should be called Twister Machine.
That would give electric fans a bad name. So I'm gonna pass.
Wait, what? How do you figure? Alright, what wouldn't give electric fans a bad name?
What about Stormcutter instead?
I like that.
So do I.
The something button. We need a Stormcutter to make it. And an MSPU. Have we made those already? I thought we made the...
It said we had all the items, didn't it?
Yeah, but we only have one set. So I was just hoping we could pick up another set for when we get Saki back, but oh well. I want to know what the something button does. If we're gonna make a weapon, we might as well make a spectacular one. Well, I don't know about that, considering your track record.
But powerful weapons might scare enemies away. And if they're panicking, we'll have an easier time attacking them.
I see. I was only thinking about the effect itself, but that's another good point. Okay, why don't we take care of its looks as well? You're not making something like firecracker rockets, are you? Sounds fun, but I want to make something even more eye-catching. In any case, look forward to it. It's done! This weather-controlling item is called the Stormbringer button.
Stormbringer? That sounds scary in a lot of ways. Does it really live up to its name?
Of course it does! It summons fierce storms to attack enemies. Is that right? I said it'd be eye-catching, didn't I?
But there's always a limit. That's way too dangerous.
Don't worry, the storms will disappear right after they attack the enemies.
Can a little button like that really make such divine miracles happen?
It's a piece of cake. If you don't think of it as a miracle, it's really quite normal.
I think your definition of normal is a little off from the rest of the populace.
Anyways, I don't think such a boring name suits an awe-inspiring artifact like this.
Stormbringer button is boring?
What about Hurricane Fingers?
That's kinda cute. Like something out of a Gurren Lagann. Hurricane Finger!
You watched Gurren Lagann?
Nope.
And Kage is disappointed.
It's such a good series.
We're going to add it to the list.
Maybe.
Fishy oil made with raw meat, which is melting.
It's probably gone bad.
Well,
I thought I told you to get rid of that.
No, we'll just synthesize it into something that's not supposed to be eaten.
Hey Alto, we're making... What we're making right now will enhance our defenses, right?
Uh-huh. These kinds of fortifications are always in demand.
Then... Even Travis is disappointed that you haven't watched Gurren Lagann. Then it'd be even better to create armor. It's much stronger and it won't wear off like medicine. This is to be consumed and we're putting raw meat in it?
No, it's for rubbing on our skin. It's oil.
And we're putting raw meat in it?
Yes.
We are going to get salmonella.
But if we made armor, it might be too heavy for us to quickly move around in.
My hand has been claimed.
That's why I think fortification items are useful and necessary.
I see. Armor sure looks heavy.
I wish I never had to wear armor. It doesn't breathe well, and after a while it starts to stink and itch.
That sounds too much like real life. Not quite sure how to respond to that.
Is that because it's a video game?
But that really is a problem that we need to address. Especially since you're still young, Alto. As a teenager, you have to think about your hygiene. If you wear heavy plate armor all the time, you'll get a rash and lots of pimples.
Pimples? No!
Isn't the focus of the synthesis shifting from one thing to another too randomly?
Alright, now it's complete.
Alto? What on earth is this concoction?
Oil in a bucket?
It looks like oil, but that's not quite right. It's a very thick liquid. A thickwid for short.
Alto, please don't tell me if you drink it, it'll fortify your defense.
What kind of person do you think I am? That's a little too much even for me.
Yeah, Doctor, he's not that stupid.
Anyway, do you... Anyway, to use it, you lift up... You lift up the entire bucket and dump all the thick liquid over your entire body. Then, as the liquid flows over your body, it will form a protective...
Sorry, I can't.
It will form a protective membrane over you.
That's quite a way of using an item.
So... So then, for it to work, we'll all have to be soaked in this?
It's alright, it solidifies and falls off by itself after battle. Cleanup's a breeze.
That sounds cool, but I still don't feel comfortable pouring this over my head.
Yeah, it's a little rough, but it's done for now at least. By the way, I came up with rock hard oil for its name. What do you think?
Applying it is awful and the name is worse. Let's at least give it a decent name like fruity oil.
That tells you nothing about what it's for.
Equipment. Hyper work tool.
Huh? This drill is kind of big.
I made it big. That way it's a lot stronger. Whoa. I bet you just can't wait to charge into a crowd of enemies. Well, thrusting seems a lot more deadly, doesn't it? Well, yeah. In a way.
Then you could just make a regular drill for that, couldn't you?
Look out! Here comes the pile driver!
How are you going to How are you going to do pile drivers while holding that?
No! Pile driver is the name of it. I'm not talking about the devastating pro wrestling move. Sure, dude. Whatever. As I said while I was making it, it's a sword with a huge drill at the end. It's actually pretty powerful.
Yeah, it bothers me too, Alcadius. Sure looks like it. Why don't we change the name to something like Big Screw?
The original name sounds like the name of a professional wrestling move, so we should change it. I don't think that's anything we have to worry about. No, it has to be the pile driver. It could only be the pile driver. Why is the gold material pink? Maybe it's a naturally occurring alloy or something? I'll have to look that up.
This weapon seems to be full of symbolism. Maximum penetration.
You really seem to know what gets guys excited, Finnell.
Of course, it's like common sense.
Well, when I heard maximum penetration, I sort of figured what the outcome was going to be. But even if it is a man's fantasy, it seems like it's going to be really big. It's the embodiment of what I fantasize about all the time. It's going to be too bulky to carry around. I think you should grind it down. Do you remember where we've heard maximum penetration before, Kage? I believe I did the line whenever we used Croy's super attack in the last game.
Oh.
That's what he yells at the end of his super attack.
Oh.
Maximum penetration!
Oh.
I think you went overboard on the grinding. At this size, it's not going to be very good. But you told me to streamline it! I can't make it any lighter than this! What do you want from me?
It's a fucking lance. Because I had to help grind all this hard stuff, my shoulders ache so bad. I know that feel.
See, Finnell worked hard on making it light too. Don't marginalize all of our hard work.
Well, more precisely, my hard work. I thought Alto was supposed to be the one doing the grinding.
You know I was too busy making the device to turn the drill. It couldn't be helped. Well, anyway, I'm glad we got an obviously strong-looking weapon out of it.
Yeah, if you stab this in an enemy and turn it on, it'll be pretty effective. Almost too effective now that I think about it. Gory like a splatter movie.
Don't worry. Enemies have been getting stronger lately. They're not gonna die just from that. If we're fighting such strong opponents, maybe this isn't strong enough. If we added some fire...
No, that's enough as it is!
Speaking of which, I think I'll name it Steel Grinder. What do you think, Finnell?
You worked really hard for me. That's not me.
You worked really hard for me this time, so I really want to hear your opinion.
Really? I'm glad. Well then, that name sucks. Let's call it Perfect Driller. Is that name okay?
Yeah, that's alright. High-tech medkit. For the doctor. The reason you can't do operations outside the clinic is because you don't have the right tools, right?
That, and because it's almost never sanitary enough to do that kind of work outside the clinic.
If bacteria gets into the patient through the incision, they could get sick or even die from infection.
But then what if one of us got seriously injured and needed to be operated on right away? Even if you're right next to us, you can't help us if we aren't inside your clinic?
If I don't have my equipment and a completely sanitized closed space, I can't do anything.
Then for you, Doc, I will make an awesome gift that will astonish the entire world. It'll be done in a minute. Look forward to it.
Oh my god.
Battlefield medicine and practiced medicine are two different things.
It's finished. High voltage gloves.
You can shock anyone with these gloves to humanely put them down instead of letting them suffer.
What? No! You can do emergency operations to help people survive. They just run on electricity.
Oh, you can do that with electricity? I'm surprised.
Oh my. This is...
His face looks like he's being sarcastic.
Oh.
Oh my. This is truly amazing.
Nope, he's impressed.
Oh, okay.
Oh my.
They just didn't have another face.
Oh my. This is truly amazing. With this many tools, I can do most operations outside.
Really?
It's got a compact, bacteria-free greenhouse and most surgical tools. This is a wonderful tool. I think it'll be a great boon, not just to our team, but to mankind.
Yep, it's definitely helpful. And of course, it can also be used as a weapon in a pinch.
Excuse me? A weapon?
Yeah, this huge battery isn't just for decoration. You've got some real juice in this baby.
You're going to make him fight with a medical tool?
Isn't that what he's been doing?
I'm not too excited about that.
Hey, come on, Doc. We worked really hard on this stuff.
Sorry, Alto. Okay, I'll use it to fight enemies from now on, too.
But why don't we at least change the name? It's long and kind of complicated. What about...
Survive jury?
Survive Jury gloves?
I hate it.
So do I.
Maybe Saki can come up with something better. Industrial armor.
Hey Alto, is that thing you're making right now supposed to be armor?
Yeah, although it's not going to be some husky armor with a lot of iron plates.
I can already tell. So how are you going to use what's inside the bucket?
I'm going to slather it over every inch of the armor.
Alto, I understand what you wish to accomplish, but the iron part will begin to oxidize immediately.
Don't worry. See, this isn't water, but a firm lotion.
That's not the point. You don't use lotion when making armor.
Sure you can. That way it's easy to move around wearing it, and you'll be more fortified.
That's not the point either. Doctor, please tell him from the very beginning.
You know it's impossible to tame him once he gets like this.
Alright, I think that's enough.
This is so incredible. The surface of the armor is completely covered with the lotion.
It's solidified. I didn't think that fluid was a firming adherent. But isn't it kind of brittle?
Well, actually, that liquid turns out to be much harder than iron. See? It's basically unbreakable. Even if it's scratched, because it's liquid, it recovers itself.
But this is already solid, right? Just because it was a liquid doesn't mean it can still repair itself.
That's the mechanism. Hear me now and believe me later. This liquid is alive. Oops, I wasn't supposed to tell you that part.
You just said something that we must not ignore! Alto, what is the substance made out of?
Well, who cares? I'm going to name it Heavy Bio. What about you?
If I give it a strange name, it won't bite me, will it?
No, come on. Just give it a good name and get this over with.
Okay then, I'll call it Mixo Armor.
Mixo armor. Alright, it's done without any problems as usual.
there still remains some mystery.
Don't know what mixo or myxo means. Might be some chemistry term or something. I want to look up that armor. Where is it? Where is it? Right there. Myxo, relating to mucus. Oh, that is a good name for it. Made of transparent fluid fibers, it completely covers the wearer, absorbing all impacts. Please wear something over it. Magic frill.
Wow, this is a pretty dress.
Right, but this time you made it so fast. What are you talking about? It's only half done. Huh? Looks like a whole dress to me. Why would I make a typical dress? Since it's rare for me to make something cute, I'm going for broke this time.
Cute? Is it an item for girls?
Oh yeah, this'll be a great item for you, Finnell. By the way, do you like frills? I mean, you've got lots of them, so...
Yeah, they're so cute!
Alright, all I have to do is attach a few more frills and it'll be done. More frills.
Oh.
Lethal frills.
This is so awesome! No, it's not.
You like
is
it that
way
much?
Too pink.
Yeah, she seems to like it a lot. Is this an emo costume? Who is that? Sounds like a character on a Telemo show who teaches kids about email. That's just... wow.
Hey, can I really wear it?
Yeah, of course. But it doesn't seem very helpful for battle. It's just a regular set of clothes, right? It won't unravel unless you hold 5 bombs and let them explode all at once.
Is it that strong?
Well, there's a secret trick on the frills. Oops, I'm not supposed to tell you about it. They're not alive again, are they? Isn't that too much of a tease? I made something practical, functional, and decorative. You gotta cut me some slack. So, I finished the lethal frills.
Lethal means deadly, right? But it's not a weapon. I think Ennui Alice would be better.
Ennui Alice?
Since this is so cute, its name should sound more like it's from a fairy tale.
Which fairy tale is this? Ennui means something related to depressing, right?
I don't know. Is it French?
It sounds like it.
Oh, you stopped.
Read my hand.
No, you don't.
Ennui, the state of feeling disinterested in one's surroundings, having nothing to do, or feeling that life is dull. Okay. So this is Alice after she's just done with Wonderland's bullshit.
American McGee?
I like it.
Doesn't look anything.
Yeah, even in the Disney version, there's a point where Alice just gets like, fuck this.
I know.
Prism accessory.
You're not allowed to stop.
Then you're not allowed to fall asleep.
Ever.
Ever.
God, it's so bright!
Are you okay, Finnell?
Ugh, it reflects light so brightly.
Well, yeah, it's a reflection plate. It's kind of dangerous to look at it so closely.
Despite its small size, it's really powerful.
This reflection plate amplifies light several times. If the sky was extra sunny today, you would have gone blind, Finnell.
This is too scary, Alto. What are you doing making such a dangerous thing?
I just used it instead of a gem, period.
So this is a substitute for a gemstone? What does that mean?
Oh, you'll see soon enough. I have a bad feeling about this. Adamant Mirror Ring. Alright, the Adamant Mirror Ring is done.
Don't bring it any closer to me. Its reflection is hitting me.
I see, so that's what you meant by instead of a gem. It's brighter than any gemstone.
I think you've gone the completely wrong direction in regards to brightness. I know what I'm doing. No one should look at it closely anyway. That way no one can tell whether it's a gem or not.
Well, normally gemstones aren't this shiny. Anyone can tell it's not real.
I wonder what he thinks gemstones attached to rings are.
But if you put mirror in the name, no one will think it's a gemstone. I think a simple name like Mirage Ring would be better.
That sounds nice.
Oh, that sounds like a regular mass-produced ring.
I don't think you can find anything this bright at a regular retail shop, though. Couple more super moves, and then we can take a break. Oh, wait, only Saki can fuse the super moves, so we're actually done.
Okay.
We can talk to Fennel, though. Oh shit! We're not supposed to do this during, image synthesis episode. Okay, episode over, short break, we'll be right back with more story, bye!
Hey guys! Do you like our content? Do you want to support the show? Click the link in the description below to visit our donation page. All proceeds go towards new and better equipment and games you want to see us play. Everyone who donates will get a special shout out at the end of future videos, and we're currently working on setting up some special perks for you. If you don't want to donate, that's okay too. You can support us by subscribing and clicking that bell icon so you get notified whenever we put out a new video.
Hey guys, thanks so much for watching today. If you've had enough sugary harem anime bullshit, click the box on the right for Pastaween 2018. If you can't get enough sugary harem anime bullshit, you're my kind of viewer. Click the box on the left for more Tonelico. Till next time.